actually KP.
Dream dies.
Dream, all right.
That is...
Empire is going to be trying to go for the toss back onto Armel. Leads off of the Avalanche, close enough to get the toss back into the tower range. GPK doing a good job pulling him as far back as possible. He's going to run out of the mana shields here. Is Armel taking up on just that alone? He has a little bit of fairy fire he can use as he gets into the trees. A toss of the tree, and that is going to be good
didn't get his fairy fire off.
He didn't pop the fairy fire, which this is more of a harassment lane.
Yeah, this is more just like war hits you. You just show up when you've got your spells back up. It's FNG.
He might be dead here. If he gets hit by the split earth, he probably will die unless Dream can help him take up some damage, especially with that bash helping him out. And if anything, Tim's could be in a spot of trouble here if another bash comes out. Dream gonna time walk away, but FNG gonna be chased down by KP. He can cut through the trees if he wants to. But eventually, FNG will be found after getting voided and gone on. There he goes. He's going to go for the toss back on the Medusa once again, but there is going to be March coming in. Can he save him with the extra bit of mana going out? That gives him the tankiness to survive through the Sonic Blast, but it's not quite enough. GPK is able to chase him down with a kill. Maybe he can steal some experience or something. Shows up a little bit after the camps have already been farmed up, but at least he can clear through all the mana. But now he's in trouble as Tims has already made his way back. They had a ward laid out defensively, saw Vampire coming in, and Armel just baited it long enough for Tims to get here. Vampire certainly doesn't have the levels to be able to support this. Maybe GPK can get a kill onto March. Not even bothering to blink forward, just a sonic wave.
I'm gonna take the tower.
Yep. An aggressive push here from Gambit as the 10-minute boundary moves. They're gonna lay out that Chronosphere, catching KP and be able to trade out 2 for 2. Now KP still has the Primal Roar, so he can try and get out of here. They turn back into the river.
Heroes. This mid kill, they know what the real threat to this game is. It's Armel. You can have a good Beastmaster game, but if you can kill this guy over and over again.
Arch, he's trying to get there. Will be able to get his ultimate off as well as the Chakra Magic. The turnaround now as Gabby comes in. They do manage to finish off that Medusa, but it looks like it could be 2 dead from Gambit as Vampire. He's going to be chased down by Gabby eventually here. May not have the mana for a Void. Chakra Magic will be given to him.
What I would like for Gambit to do is make their way towards mid.
They're going to be able to go for the Chronosphere onto Tims, who is trying to sit away in the trees, but Dream just quickly pulls the trigger on that Chronosphere as he dives in with the rest of Gambit. Now they're going to try and take over this mid tower. We'll see whether or not Ford even gets up to the other side of the river.
And the roar, Necrobook popped.
Well, we're going to see how tanky he is here. He does still have the hood, but he's going to be pulled back in by that Will-O-Wisp, blasted back in as well. FNG's going to be able to get a freezing field out, but they quickly escape that area, except for poor Underlord. He gets tossed into that. Now KP, he does have the Shadow Strike still on him, just a scream, and it looks like he may take out, but he could be denied at the same time. TP away, KP's actually fine. Getting relatively confident about taking kills. As you can see Gabby go for this one on FNG.
I don't know what their lineup lacks on Gambit.
Fortunately, he hides at the right time. They know he's somewhere over here because of the high ground vision that was laid out. Now they see him. Tims spots him out. Vampire's gonna need to go for some sick avalanche play here, but the Will-O-Wisp will prevent him from making any cool plays. Well, the toss to the side helps, but it only delays the inevitable.
The use of the ulti, by the way, just pure offense.
Oh, there goes Gabby. Every single time FNG thinks he's gonna be pushing out a lane. There's Gabby, gets him. Just final void.
And he gets the creep wave too. Almost has a full BKB already capped.
Dream gonna be able to get a Chronosphere out with the freezing field. They're laying everything they have to be able to kill KP. He still got off the Primal Roar, but TNC. Chronosphere is down though, so TNC may still be able to force an engagement. They managed to push him back into the silence. A beautiful blinding light blast from March, but it's not gonna result in the kill. Queen of Pain is too tanky with the strength treads.
They know there's no Chronosphere, so Armel still very far forward. The Dark Ascension has been popped.
AoE Void, they're going to be able to get the toss of the Medusa into the rest of the enemy team, but do they actually want that? Because now she just pops her Stone Gaze, the rest of Gambit have to get out. A beautiful Dark Rift, though. That actually forces so much out from TNC, and all they're going to get out of it is actually a tier 1 tower. Mech, so those are actually really big team fight items. I think you're right. But first, there's going to be pick off on Gabby potentially here with the Chronosphere. Once again, the freezing
get his BKB off.
A beautiful one. Now he's going to get off his BKB. Turned around with the silence. And a double damage so good. Now with the control up on this Faceless Void. He's so done for. They're going to be able to get the Void to slow down another 2 heroes. Get those out. The Dark Rift too far away to bail anybody of Gambit out of that situation except for the Underlord.
Armel wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Your most farmed hero wasn't even there. But the BKB gets popped. March and Tims, their positioning in that team fight was excellent. And look at Gabby just pushed forward. Does not care at all. DD rune popped. I'm really surprised that Gambit decided to make that their all or nothing play.
Especially since it was so easily diffused with the Keeper of the Light.
Yeah.
Just a single Will-O-Wisp who stops all that damage. And, well, they will manage to get the toss back here onto Tims, but sadly, they'll follow through.
I actually think they sort of lack control outside of that Chronosphere.
Yeah.
Chrono never feels good when you're the only tool to initiate with.
GPK is hoping by hitting this tier 2, someone will come back, but no, TNC go for the high ground. They're immediately going to jump in with a nice Will-O-Wisp, and the follow-up of a Blink Dagger from Gabby. Managed to get the silence.
Underlord.
No spells are going to return, and Shashlo is going to be going down here from the boar, and Vampire may just be chased all the way to the ends of the fountain, especially with the Chakra Magic, giving her a fresh round of Void. Gabby and the rest of TNC march into the Gambit base.
They're pinging tier 4s.
Yeah.
That's how confident they feel.
GPK, they're saying, like, you cannot keep on going for this bottom lane. You're going to have to come back and defend. They do have the Chronosphere up, but one tier 4 is already down. Gambit, they got to start setting up in a hurry, and if they're not careful, they're going to start dying back on some of these heroes as Gabby tries to threaten FNG a little bit. Both tier 4s down. TNC.
Got to be careful about chasing this because TNC will fight. They won't abandon their Medusa here. The backline still strong, letting Armel sit in front, daring them to go on him. They might not have the roar, but the follow-up damage is still there. They've got the Blink Dagger on the Night Stalker. They're going to safely escort Armel to the shrine.
Gambit have something that's going to change their fate. Otherwise, they're going to have to just roll over as Armel immediately starts targeting GPK, who blinked into that. Is going to be forced into a BKB, but just the physical damage. No, he's going to turn on a Dream instead. Dream is going to be able to get his BKB and will be able to time walk it off. The Dark Rifts should be able to get everyone to safety.
He's got his Blink Dagger up again. He might just go for the chase. He still has his DD room.
They need the rest of the team. Vampire's going to try and come in with a Force Staff. He does manage to save him. Can they catch Gabby? No.
Not even close, but both BKBs defensively used. GPK thought he had an opening there. Was just trying to get away from the Beastmaster. And now Armel, he does not care. He is hitting this without the creeps, not even really dealing damage to it, but he's just doing it because why not?
Once again, the highlights.
They could just wait.
Fight is
Keep in mind, they could wait for the Aegis, and they're not going to.
No.
Gabby's gonna break the smoke on this left side. I really like that play. He's gonna give them no opportunities to defend this.
Gambit. What's your way to start this fight? What is the strategy? It's got to be some sort of toss back. I'm not sure if you want to go for the Medusa. He does manage to get the real one. He tried to go for the Manta dodge, but no such luck. They're going to be able to get the Chronosphere onto Armel.
Light again!
Will-O-Wisp, as well as the Blinding Light, just making things terrible for Gambit. They're going to have to retreat back to their fountain, but they've already lost their 2 supports. And Underlord stuck here with no damage. He try and fight up against Gabby. No such luck there. They're just going to call it. They know it just doesn't matter if their cores live through this fight. They don't have the damage to deal with TNC.
And TNC is up here just embarrassing good teams.